Okay, here we got some stuff going on. Okay, we got a surprise for everybody on the live today. Welcome to the live buying and selling show, the EV Auto live show here, folks. We are buying and selling cars live. Okay, I'm just getting everything fired up. We're buying and selling live today. So here we go. How we doing for a Monday, folks? We doing all right? Ready for a good week? I'm getting things ready over here. We're getting ready to buy and sell cars live. But I've got something to show you first. And so I'm gonna wait till we got a few people on before I show you this because it is funny. I got something funny to show you. I'm gonna do a new notebook here. We've been buying and selling cars. We've had a few deals go through, and hoping to make some deals today. I do have somebody at 3:30 in about a half an hour that I've got scheduled that we're going to try and do a trade in, and then buy. So I got something funny to show you when you're ready. Chad went to jail. So for doing that with his car. So Cody, that's awesome. Hey, Brian. All right. Are we ready for a little surprise? Everybody ready? I've got a surprise. I got a gift today given to me from Mr. Tyler. So, Rusty Russell, are you trying to sell me that Model 3 Performance? So I've got EV Auto Nicole on the call. She's my assistant here on the team. Not assistant. She's my team leader for people that want to buy cars. And then I've got Tyler and Branson, hopefully on the call. They are my team to help us. Excuse me. Nicole helps me sell cars. Branson and Tyler help me buy the cars. So we're going to do both. Who wants to buy or sell me a car today on live? Anybody want to do it? Anybody want to do it? I've got somebody lined up to do a trade towards a car that we have. But man, we got a few more people on here. I got something to show you. Should I show you guys the surprise? It's not a new pair of shoes. It's something funnier. Let's see if anybody can guess. It is something that you wear. That's a hint. I was given a gift that is something that you wear. Northern Colorado shipping's cheap. It's like $400 or $500 or something like that. It's not socks. Keep it coming. Let's see the guesses. It's not a hat. It's not a jersey. It's not a Rolex. What do we got? Anybody guesses for what It's funny. I mean, I think it's funny and awesome. It's not a hat, it's a chain. It's a chain. Are you ready, folks? Oh, these guys are funny. There you go. It is the EV gold and blinged out chain. I wish they would not mirror it over here on Facebook and YouTube and stuff, but eventually I'll get that fixed. But it says EV and it's blinged out. Obviously, it's not real, but so I'm gonna be wearing that. So there you go. Oh, the hate comments are coming. I don't know where they got it, to be honest. And I mean, it's heavy and it's shiny. And I don't wear jewelry. So I mean, I wear a watch, and a wedding ring. EV drip. Yeah. So there you go. That's my new look today. So what do you think? If you're just tuning in, you're probably looking at me going, what is the deal? Julio, we sell our hats on evautomerch.com, my friend. I'm looking for somebody now that wants to buy or sell me their car. Sell me their car or buy a car from me. Joey, sweet. Where you at? You in Utah or Nashville? No, it's not real. I mean, no, it's not real. I don't. No, it's not real. 2024 Cybertruck. I just bought two of those. We bought a Cyber Beast and a Cyber Truck. The truck's all-wheel drive with FSD. I think we're selling it for in the 60s. Let's see here. Let's see here. What are we selling that Cybertruck for? Is yours a Beast or an all-wheel drive? We're selling the Beast for 89 and the Cybertruck for 73. They both have FSD. They both have like 1,500 miles, and the Cyber Beast is wrapped. So if that gives you any idea, the EV tax credit can be used as a down payment. So I actually do not hate Socks. I like my Stance socks. Stance is a Utah company. Well, Utah connection. They're in California, but founded by a bunch of guys in Utah. Whitey, we are kind of hiring for lot techs. I don't know if we are anymore. Grant, you want to sell me your 2024 Model 3 Performance with 9,000 miles? Tyler and Branson, are either one of you on the call in the TikTok thread? Foundation series aren't really much more. Our process for buying or selling. I don't know, Vimo, if they will or not. I mean, probably. Cody, yeah, I give you lots of swag. I give you hats, shirts. We've got Stanley mugs too. We're out of them right now, but yeah, Joey, swing by. I'm here right now in Lehigh. I love Lucid. The chain, yeah. If you're just logging in and you're like, dude, what's with the chain? I get it. I get it. Trust me. I get it. It's a joke gift that I received today. Yeah, that's my neon lion. Oh, the process is we have to agree on a price and figure out what your payoff is, or unless you own it. And then we get a FaceTime video to check the condition. And then we pay you and have a shipper come to your house and pick it up. Yeah, Colton the Chain's professional, right? So awesome, Cody. We'll hook you up, man, for sure. ADS, yes, I am LDS. I am. I don't drink coffee. I'm drinking this Bloom sparkling energy. Yeah, I mean, it depends. What do you want? I mean, tell me about your, if it's, I've got a 2024 Excuse me. Is it a base? Is it an all-wheel drive? Can I trade in my ex-wife for a Tesla Model Y? She has less than 50,000 miles. That's funny. Let's see. We do not ship to Texas for free, although I might to get a deal done. If there was a car you wanted to buy today, I might. Okay, 2024 all-wheel drive with FSD. So I have a 2025 base with FSD that we bought it in the 60s. So it's a year newer. It's got 1,500 miles. So that gives you an idea. Yeah, this was a joke. It was given to me as a gift today, so I'm wearing it. I don't know. I don't think it was all that much. I think because it's fake. It's more for the comedy. Maybe I'll wear it on these shows. Yeah, thanks, Tyler. Jane looks great. This is a gift from Tyler Jones. So 12,000 miles. Yeah, I'd definitely be probably in like the low 60s, I'm guessing, because I'm going to sell it for high 60s, I'd imagine, with those kind of miles. I don't know, Tyler, if you're on here, he's got a 2024 Cyber truck with 13,000 miles in FSD. So, oh, there's EV Auto Josh. Josh, look what Tyler Jones gave me. Website's evauto.com. Hey, Philip, eventually we'll get there someday. Puerto Rico would be awesome. We will go international someday. That's the plan, to be all over. I have not sold those Volvos. I'm not buying Honda Accords, only buying, basically buying Teslas right now. So, yeah, I'm not flexing. Definitely not flexing. This is like a joke necklace. It's a joke, like just meant to be funny. We sell a lot of cars. We sell hundreds a month right now, which is a lot for us. Do not have any Skoda, whatever. My favorite Tesla, I mean, I don't know, it really depends. Cybertruck, Model S Plaid, Model X six-seater Plaid. Cornbread, you're trying to buy that car, like one we have, or sell us one? It's after the tax credit. So 24.5 before, 20,500 after. I know, man, it's a joke. Tyler gave it to me here at the office today. So maybe I'll wear it on all the lives just to be cringy. The i3, we've got one right now on consignment. I drive just right now, I'm driving the Hummer EV. That's what I drove today. Tyler, it depends on how much you need to charge. If you're having to supercharge it all the time, that's tough. So we do take gas trade-ins every day, all day. We just sell them to other dealers. So we just wholesale them. We get the best bid we can from them, and then we buy it from you and immediately sell it to them. Only buying Bugattis. That's right. In this necklace, that's kind of what it feels like, right? Nashville, gosh, we were hoping to get it open the end of this week, but it's probably going to be next week. Tax credit ends September 30th, Brandon, because we are EV Auto. We just sell cars with plugs. I like them. I like gas cars. Man, 6.6, probably a Model S. The larger sedan or Cybertruck. Best Tesla, I don't know. It kind of depends. I'm doing good, Sir Garden. Sir Garden's a lot. Shipping to California is cheap. It's like $500. All right, SK Fit. I'm going to let you know in advance. I'm going to be really aggressive because I have two Cybertrucks. I really don't want a third. Just being totally honest. I will be more willing to probably pay a little more if I sell one of them. Tyler and Branson, have we sold either one of those or have any interest on either one of those? The chain, I know, right? I know. It's funny. It was a joke. Somebody, Tyler gave it to me today. So I might wear it on all my lives. Maybe it'll be my thing, even though it's cringy and my family kids will die if they see it. I get it. I'm too old to be. I mean, this is obviously not real. So tax credit, you got to make under 75, 112.5 or 150 if you're single, hetero household or married. And then the car's got to qualify. It's got to be under a 2023. It's can only have one owner. That's the quick and dirty. Yeah, Cybertrucks, I don't think they'll make them forever. I would agree with that. To demo a Tesla? No, I mean, we let people do test drives all the time. I'm not going to watch the Starship launch, although they're freaking awesome. All right, is there somebody that wants to buy or sell a Tesla today? Probably, preferably. Thanks, David. Yeah, Tesla. I have a lot of comments. I'm trying to keep track of all of them. If it's under 25,000, the 4,000 is taken off. So it assumes that you're looking at those cars because you qualify for the credit. My Hummer battery's been great. All right, Trucker Speed 007. Tyler and Branson on TikTok. A 2021 Model S Plaid. Going to ask you a couple questions, Trucker. Number one, do you want to sell it today? If we get a deal, are you looking to sell the car today? That's question number one. Great. Is it a clean title, Trucker? Rusty, I'll get to you in a minute on your Model 3. I'm over here with Trucker, and then I'll come over here and we'll talk about your Model 3. I like the Mercedes. They're nice cars. Big Marty, I see your comments, man. I'm trying. The comments are flying on all the channels. By the way, you can use the Service Plus button on the bottom if you'd like to get in touch over here on TikTok. Yeah, Kevin, we ship to Florida. It's expensive. It's like $1,200, but we do ship to Florida. Yeah, I know. It's given to me kind of as a joke today, so I'm wearing it. Northern Ireland, nice. Beautiful place, I've heard. Okay, clean title, clean Carfax, no damage reported, no horseplay. No, yeah, tow hitch on a Model S. All right, what's the color combo, Trucker? And what is the FSD status? We're getting close, Tyler and Branson, on valuing this car. Yeah, SK Fit. Let me give you the phone number. You can text our acquisition team, which I will see. That number for anybody that we need Brian or test Tyler and Branson. Let's get a better number that's easier to remember. That's like one of our 4444. So 801 515 3383. Ooh, red on tan. Red on tan. Red on black, red on white. Good. Red on tan. FSD status. Well, if you have a Tesla Model S Plaid, I'm assuming you know what FSD is. Yeah, just the cream interior, man. It's Tyler. It really, I mean, it works with black. That's about it, isn't it, Tyler? Black on cream's about the only one that works. We get a lot of those coming through. Okay, Trucker. So you paid the like the $8,000 or somebody did. It's not the $99 a month subscription. Peanut butter interior. So you did aftermarket interior? Like that's because with Tesla it's either white, beige, or black. Benny, they're just not very popular. Here, Trucker, I'm gonna give you a phone number so you can text me direct, so we can be a little faster with all the comments on both of them. I don't want to miss you. So you ready, Trucker? Let me give you a number and you can text us, and my team and I will be watching. So tell me when you're ready, sir. How long have you had the car, Trucker? I mean, peanut butter is not a color that Tesla calls it white, black, or beige. So the number, Trucker, to text us with is 801 515 3383. Thanks. Yeah, it's kind of a funny joke. Trucker, we're not going to call and harass you. We're trying to buy your car, not sell you a car. So we might not call you at all. So 801 515 3383. Hey, the guy with the Cybertruck, was it like STK or something like that? What are the last four digits of your phone number? Yeah, 515 3383, Trucker. Uh-oh, Colton. You in my class right now? Don't. Great. One of my students seeing this. Okay, good. Yeah, you got the right number. SK Fit. We put in your name and stuff so we can add you to our contacts. And then I'll add like I said, man, we're gonna kind of try and steal it from you. Not that sounds bad, but it's like we just don't really want them right now. Hey, you know what, Tyler? Branson's not in the he's not in the social media thread. You know what? That's the phone number. The phone number is in the social media thread, Tyler. I should probably have him be in the acquisitions thread, huh? Okay. Got your number there, Trucker. I'm assigning that as well. I can only assign it to you, Tyler. Branson's not in the social media chat, unfortunately. And SK, you're in there too. So those are two cars we're looking at. Not sure if we'll be able to deal on them today. Tugs, look at evauto.com. I'm going to be making a phone call here in 2 minutes to my call. We've got a call scheduled for a potential trade in and buy. So let's see here. Nicole, how are we looking on that? Are we ready, my friend Nicole? EV Auto Nicole? We ready to call Patrick, our 330? We'll get the phone from Tyler. Everybody, we're going to try and do a trade and then buy remote. Tug's either one. I mean, we'd love to sell you a car either way, my friend. I'm going to go get Tyler's phone. Look who's back. What's up? I saw about this. You got two really married guys. Yeah. Did you get married? When did you got married? August 1st. So this August 12th. Good to meet you, Jessica. And Are you just here? Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So okay. Just good. Did you meet with Tyler? Yeah. Yeah. So I just went and got my fingerprints first. Yeah. He showed up this morning. I said, "Hey, I know you came here to do this, but we have you're going to do that totally different." Yeah. So, yeah. So yeah. No. So I'm just on this live, but okay. Okay. We'll talk later. Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. All right, we're back. We are back. We're gonna call Patrick. All righty, Patrick. Here we come, brother. Make sure I've got Evie out on Nicole on the line. Yeah, Nicole, I know we got to figure some stuff out for sure. And we will do that on the call. That's part of the fun, right? Part of what makes it interesting. And I have a hard stop at 4. I got a half an hour to do this.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Hello?
Patrick.
Hey, how are you?
Good, Alex. Stevie Auto, how are you?
Doing well. It's great to talk to you.
Yeah, are you still expecting my call, sir?
What's that?
I said you still expecting my call?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, well, we are on live. We've got some folks watching, hoping that we can get a deal done. Have you been watching the live at all?
I haven't. I'm just getting off a meeting at work, so I'll have to check it out.
No, you're fine. I just we're psyched. We're excited to have you. It's fun when we've got somebody scheduled. It makes it a little I don't have to grovel quite as much, which is nice. So all right. Well, I'm gonna update people on what we've been talking about a little bit. Just so everybody knows, this is the first time Patrick and I have talked. We texted a little bit to pre-qualify and make sure that I wouldn't waste his time and he wouldn't waste mine. And I think we're in a good like zone. Yeah, Patrick, we're close.
I think so.
Cool. So Patrick has a 2025 Rivian R1S, and I'm just going to confirm some of the details. It's white on black. It's got the 22-inch sport dark wheels. It's got the S&V, the sound and vision package. I learned something new from Patrick. It's got something called a large plus pack. You want to tell people what that is for the Rivian nerds out there, maybe? Because I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, it's something they only offered for a limited time, I think, because of supply chain issues. But basically, it's a software locked max battery, so it's physically a max battery, but they put a software lock on it to the range of a large battery. So there's not currently an option to unlock it, but they've confirmed that they are going to offer that. So a couple of cool things is, one, you can pay to unlock it to max in the near future, and two, you can charge it to 100% daily without damaging the battery, because when you charge it to 100%, it's not really 100% because it's actually a max battery, so it's only like 70 or 80% or so.
Yeah, that's
you actually get more day-to-day range doing that in a large than you do in a max charging it to like 80%.
Yeah,
so it's kind of a cool unicorn.
It is, and I'm surprised they wouldn't unlock that, because that feels like free money for them.
I know they just offered the option to upgrade to the performance package, and they said they would do the battery unlock next.
Yeah, so that kind of, like I said, it feels like free money. So
yeah, I agree.
Let's see. I'm just texting with Evie Auto and Nicole. We're trying to prep things. Okay, so it's a really nice car. You did have a little minor accident in it. I love that you were transparent, told me up front what the deal was. Not a big deal, but still, people with Rivians can be a little One thing I've learned about Rivians, Patrick, is man, people are very, very, very. I would say, truthfully, that the pickiest customer I have is a Rivian buyer.
I can see that.
Yeah. Yep. We've talked about it that we've had a couple that were higher mile and they were in great shape, but people just they don't want them. I mean, we've sold them, but yeah, they don't want them. So anyway, this is not that. This is a minor thing, but you know, it's something that might I'm not going to ding you for it really. It just all it does really is it just maybe makes it not sell as fast. I don't think it hurts the value, but in the car dealer world, time is money. So, you know, I think a different car dealer might try and beat you up, but I'm not going to. So,
I appreciate that. Yeah,
yeah.
it's just a little cosmetic quarter panel ding, but just wanted to be open about it.
Yep. No, you're good. It's also got the dark out package, right? So the emblems are black and stuff like that.
Yeah, it does. It's got the backup package, the compressor, the dynamic roof, premium sound, and all the good stuff.
Yep. I mean, it's a really nice car. So, we've got you and I talked about it. We're gonna buy it if we do this. We're gonna buy you out of your lease, right?
Correct.
Okay. And I've got an amount. Did you call them and get like a lease buyout number? They kind of give you. I mean, I don't know if they call it a 10-day payoff with a lease, but the number you gave me was pretty exact. So I'm assuming that you did.
I did, yeah. You can get it. You can pull it yourself through the Chase app, or you can actually call them. And I did actually call them today as well, and they gave me the same number.
Cool. And is it through Chase that Rivian does it with?
Yeah, they call it Rivian Financial Services, but it's really the relabeling of Chase.
Okay. And we think that that's around 76, right? That we owe.
Yeah, and
Change. Change. Okay. So Nicole, I'm giving you good data so far. Rivian Financial, AK Chase, and you're in Dallas.
Yep.
So Dallas, I think. Hey, Tyler and Branson, is Dallas like? Oh man, Dallas is Dallas 700 guys to Utah. I'm not gonna mark shipping up or anything. It's either 700 or 800, but they'll give me the number. So okay, so we've got that. We got a car we got to ship there, and one we got to ship back. Not that big of a deal. Um, okay, now let's talk about the car you're interested in. I had to take a double take on this one. Is it the one with like 500 miles?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. It's got like 400 miles on it, so it's like the guy drove it from the dealership to your lot.
Yep. Yeah, I double checked, and we bought it from a private seller, and this happens every once in a while, where that's kind of what they do. They buy a car, they drive it a little bit, they've got maybe several other cars, and then they sell it to us. It's bizarre. Um, I mean, I had one, a Model 3 Performance. Tyler, maybe you can help me remember, but it was under 100 miles that they sold to us. So, yeah, I mean, it was crazy. So, yeah, this car, my friend, is brand new.
Yeah, the only thing I noticed is there's only one picture, so I know I trust you guys. The car's in good shape, but I was just kind of curious if it was still being like detailed or if there was any issues with it at all.
Nope. So the reason is because it's not here yet. And let me tell you when it's going to be here. I think it's gonna be here like the end of the week. Let me look.
Okay.
But we did have a good look at it before we bought it. And I can tell you that with 400 and some odd miles and being in a garage, the car is like new. And it's a 6-seater. Let's see here. Tyler, do you have some extra pictures of that car, of that black one? It also has full self-driving. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you noticed that, right?
Yeah, that was what interested in me in it as well.
Well, and yeah, Tyler, will you send me a few and I'll just show them on the screen. So Tyler has some pictures. Actually, I can send them to you on our DM chain, the pictures of it.
Okay.
So
And it is the included full self-driving, not the subscription.
yeah, no, I absolutely I don't play that game because who cares about the subscription? Anybody can get that. So no, this has the $8,000 upgrade paid for and transferable to you as the owner.
Perfect.
So yeah, and the thing that's I didn't realize. No, that's right. The thing that's rare about this car for anybody watching, so the base model comes standard as a 5-seater. And usually when people are buying the base model, they're trying to buy a little bit more of a normal X or a little bit more quote unquote affordable. So they're not buying the plaid. And so when they do that, it's either $5,500 or $6,500 to upgrade to the 6-seater. And people very rarely do that. And so the demand from me for bases with 6 seats is off the charts. I mean, we buy, and Tyler can vouch for this. We buy everyone we can find that's a good spec and in great condition. And so this one being super low, well, I don't even know, super low miles is not even doing it justice, right? So, and having FSD and being a 6-seater, it's super desirable. So let's talk about a couple of things. Tyler and I have been talking about your car. We think we're going to list that car out of the gates and see if we can find an awesome buyer. Probably in the 70s, and we're hoping for that. But I can show you the competition here locally, which is really, I know you and I talked a little bit about some stuff on Auto Trader and things like that, but this is probably a car for us that we sell here, more likely. And so, to be competitive, although yours has that large plus, so it's not an exact comparison. It's not fair to compare it exactly. Um, I don't know if that's going to get somebody to pay more. You know what I mean? I just don't know. And
Yeah, you have to have somebody who was familiar with Rivians and was looking for that option. It is a really cool option, but if you don't know about it, you probably don't care.
yeah, and that's what I'm trying to get ahead of. So these pictures, I'm going to send them to you, but they're in the guy's driveway. Tyler, I mean, tell me what so Tyler is one of our private party buyers. He does all kinds of crazy condition report. So Tyler, any imperfections, curb rash, scratch, dent, ding, smell, tear, anything at all, Tyler? And if so, I'll tell you what those are, Patrick. And of course, we're going to fix those. But I think it's good. Just like you told me about the ding, I'm going to tell you about anything that might be, not like new for a car that only has 416 miles on it. That's nuts. I'll send you another picture here. These pictures are pretty lame, to be straight up. I mean, it's just like, here it is in the guy's driveway, So there's one of them. Yep. He says no recon, as new. So that means we're not doing anything to it then it gets there other than washing it. So that's what I figured, but Tyler just confirmed. So that's great. You're getting a new car. Um, so I think it's priced competitively. I don't know if you've done a lot of research, but without low miles, it's also tough to compare against, right? Because there's not going to be another one in the country, probably with anything close to that.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Yeah, 6-seater FSD. So we're at 66.9. You are going to let us help you finance it, right? I can make a little money on that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can help me out with a trade, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there. I'm working with my team to try and give you the best offer we can and disclose, all the numbers where we're at. So, um, are there any other things, quote unquote, I can sell you? I mean, you've got a charger at your house, right? Because you had it for the Rivian.
I do, yeah.
You'll just use the adapter.
Several Teslas in the past. This
Okay.
was my first Rivian.
Yep. Well, the only other things I could think of, I think gap insurance on an EV is always a good idea. So that could be something I make a little bit of money on, but again, only if you want it. I don't know if you're familiar with gap insurance. Have you ever been pitched on that or bought that before?
I have, yeah.
What's your opinion of it?
I think it makes sense in some situations. I don't think I personally need it for this vehicle.
Okay. The only reason I would suggest it is just if you're rolling the negative equity, Nicole, we're going to need to probably come up some. Well, you will need to come up some cash because the loan to value. Are you familiar with how that works? The loan to value on a car to get it financed.
Yes, yeah.
So the car itself is priced right, and we don't have a problem getting that financed. but when we roll in, a decent chunk of negative equity, then that exceeds the the loan to value. We want you to put down as little as possible. It doesn't benefit us or you, but if you do have to finance that, that does make the gap a little bit better of an idea, because essentially you're paying more than the car's worth, because you're rolling in negative equity. And so if you did have an accident that exceeded the value gap is even wider. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
So for $795 or whatever, you eat that up. But I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just kind of explaining why it might. If you didn't have negative equity, I would have just shut up at yeah, I don't want it.
And I guess maybe my misunderstanding, but didn't you say the process would be I would pay it down to the trade-in price? So I would be putting that cash down.
Actually, you know what? That's a great point. If you're able to do that, then Nicole, if he pays down the negative equity, then I'm an idiot. Yeah, I realize I forgot that you said that could be an option. So then everything.
I can either pay you, or I could pay the lease off directly, whatever amount.
Yeah, no, I'm an idiot. Well, everything I just said, forget about. Too many things going on. So okay, Nicole, that helps us. If he's potentially able to pay off the negative equity, then we're just financing the car itself, Nicole. I'm assuming that changes our discussion. So it should, because everything I just said, like I said, doesn't really apply. So, okay. Let's talk about the only other thing that I can think of. I mean, well, there's two other things I could think of. It looks like the windows are tinted. Some people care about that, some don't. Tyler, are those front two windows tinted? Because the car comes tinted. The back two. I'm just trying to tell by the pictures. With the black especially, I think you kind of want to round that out. So
for sure. Yeah.
So either way, that's not. I mean, if that's $100, if we need the front two. So I'm just trying to put together the whole deal.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not tinted, I will definitely get it tinted one way or the other.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell from the pictures, but the ceramic tint helps a lot in Texas.
Yeah, it does. I will. We'll figure that out either way. And as I said, that's super cheap regardless. It doesn't really move the needle for you or for
Even
me.
on the back windows, it's helpful to do like a 70% on the back, because the stock film they put on doesn't do a lot of heat rejection.
Okay. Well, I think a Model X for us is $400 to ceramic tint the whole car. So I don't make hardly anything, but that might be like, we're going to try and put together the best deal, the best package for you, right? So that might be something that helps. Okay. Other things like PPF, any interest on that? No hard sell. Just some people love to put that on the front end for the nose and the hood and stuff.
Explain PTS to me.
Yeah, so the paint protection film, it's that really thick but clear plastic that, rock chips, anything that hits the front protects the paint. Some people love it. Some people couldn't care less.
Gotcha. No, I think I'll pass on that.
Yep, no problem. Last thing that I'm gonna pitch you on, you definitely don't need the warranty, the battery warranty, which we're kind of famous for, so I won't bring that up. The only thing I can think of is a tire, wheel, and glass warranty. And on the model, so I only pitched those on two cars, the Model X's and the Rivians. I don't know if you probably haven't, but the tires and the rims and the glass on a Model X and a Rivian are very expensive. And so the insurance on these Model X's, it's $14.99, and that gives you protection on all of them with a $100 deductible. So curb rash, tire damage, cracked windshield, cracked roof glass. So all those, you just have one of those things go bad, and not the wheels, but if the wheels you can do a couple of times. But if you have any glass issues, it covers that. Now you might not have any glass issues at all, in which case it'd be a waste of money. But that's the last thing I'm going to present to you.
And how much is that?
It's $14.99. And that, like I said, I think it's $100 deductible I'll get you the details. Why don't you, I'll message it to you. We'll just say that's a maybe. I make a little bit of money on that too, Patrick. So I'm trying to figure out a way to do it. So, and then we've got, Tyler said 800 to ship. So we've got 1,600 in shipping. We've got, So here's the thing. I'm going to ask your opinion. Um, you may or may not have heard me say this, but a mentor of mine, one of my favorite sayings that anybody that watches these with regularity is going to hear me say, right is right, fair is negotiable. So if I'm going to list it in the 70s, but hope to get that, but be willing to take high 60s if it sits. And some people got mad at me the other day. I sold a car the day after it came in, and on here, and I got full price. And I said that was possible, but you just don't know. And so knowing that, and what do you think? What do you think a reasonable price for me is to pay, excluding what you owe? I mean, you got to kind of put yourself in my shoes, because I'm thinking like mid to maybe upper 60s is a stretch, because if I don't get in the 70s, then I'm not making hardly any money on it.
Yeah, I totally understand. I know getting my payoff amount is not in the cards. So I was hoping to get 70 for it. So if we can get, close to there with a fair enough number where you can make some money and save a little bit, I think we're in the ballpark.
You will pay no matter what, because I'm not going to offer you a 66.9. No matter what, you won't pay any sales tax. And that's going to save you, almost $5,000. And so, or when I save you, you've already paid it. You're not going to pay it again. So, Tyler, will you chime in with me? So I've got my private party, and Branson, I've got my private party buyers. What do you think? So we've got 800 for you to ship your car to me, and 800 for me to ship your car to you. So we've got that in the price that we've got to kind of figure out. So Tyler, it's that Rivian we were talking about, that the 2025 white on black with the sport dark wheels and like 9,000 some odd miles. He's hoping to get 70. I think we can't do that, right? Because I may end up selling it for not a lot more than that, Patrick. I don't know. That's part of the game, right? That's part of what makes it fun. So, I mean, yeah, it's going to be. I'm going to give you my best offer, and hopefully we can make a deal. I can do some things on the other side as well. I don't want to fixate too much on, because in my mind I'm like, this is what I can pay for the car, and then but what else can I do for you on the other side? So there's things like maybe I cover shipping both ways. That'd be $1,600. Maybe that's something that's pretty juicy, right? So yeah, go ahead.
Work with you.
Yeah. I mean, if you thought the tire wheel glass was an option, again, what I try to do on these, Patrick, is if it's something you want and that's good value for you, and I'm not pushing you into doing it, and I can make some money on it, it helps me give and take a little, right? But if you're kind of trading dollars. It's like, well, I'm buying something for 1,500 that I don't really want or need. So, give me your honest take on that tire wheel glass. You think it's a legitimate chance, or am I pushing you too hard?
You're definitely not pushing me too hard, and I see the value. I think it's a good deal. Realistically, I'm kind of in and out of these cars all the time. So if I was going to keep it for 5, 6, 7 years, I think it would be amazing. But yep. I'm probably going to get out of this car in a couple of years, maybe. So I don't know. It might be on the more expensive side for that kind of time frame. That's kind of where I'm leaning.
Yeah, no, that's good feedback, man. That's good feedback. So I can make a little money on the financing. Maybe we're not going to do gap because I stuck my foot in my mouth on that. And then maybe a little bit on tint. That sounds like kind of the package that we're looking at here, right? So not really a lot for me to play with, but that's okay. We don't want to get you to spend money so you can save money. That's, like I said, that's kind of silly. So, and I'm not really, wanting to change the price. Really, this space, I know that, I think that you trust me. I mean, that's a very desirable car, that configuration, FSD, 6-seater, those freakish miles. I would be surprised if that car lasted more than a week or two.
Yeah, it's fair. I'm not going to try and scrape every dollar from you on it. I think it's a fair price.
What if, all right, so I'm getting some feedback from my guys. So I want you to think about the total math. I mean, the $5,000 tax savings is real. If you were selling it on your own, you don't get that, right? So that's real money out of pocket that people need to consider when they're comparing alternatives. That doesn't mean I'm going to lowball you by $5,000. I'm just kind of telling you or I'm teaching the audience too about the math for these things, not just you, because I believe you understand it. I will do 68, and I'll cover the shipping. So essentially that's 69.6 plus sales tax, and that is my best offer, my friend. That's every dollar. I went straight for the jugular. I went straight to the top from what Tyler told me.
I think it's fair.
All right, sweet. We got a deal. Okay, Nicole. Everybody, cheer. We're like 3 days in a row. We're on a streak, Patrick. You are awesome. You are awesome. Okay. I did have them hold that car before the call because I didn't want to go through the excitement of tracking it down and seeing if somebody had put a deposit and all that stuff. So I know we have the car. So that's locked.
A few questions.
Yeah, please.
I know you don't have the car yet, but do you know anything about the tires?
Well, they only have 400 miles on them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just want to get some eyeballs on them, make sure they're not ruined. But I trust you'll make it right if there's anything wrong.
Absolutely. So the car, according to Tyler, is as new. So that means everything that and that will definitely mean. Let me see if I can see a close up of any tires. We ask very specific questions. So the answer is the tires will be in excellent shape, because when Tyler says to me no recon, that means the tires are in great shape. That means everything's in great shape. That means we don't have to put a dime into it to make it frontline ready. So yes, you have my word that it will show up to you only needing a car wash. And I'm also going to let's see. I gave you all the money. Do you have any of your mobile chargers still from any of your Teslas for the trunk?
I don't know. I think so.
If you don't, I might talk you into buying one of those from me. People give me hell sometimes. You know what's interesting? Tesla only gives the chargers they don't give them on Model 3s anymore, I don't think. But I heard the other day some people were ripping me in the comments that they're giving them away now with their cars. For a long time you had to buy them. So I think you still have to buy them with Model 3s, but
I do actually have one. I just remembered I have it in my garage. Yep.
Okay, great. No mobile charger, no problem. Tint. Let me get Nicole. So we are at, he's going to pay down the negative equity, Nicole. So he's going to get that down to, we're going to pay him 68, and he owes I sent you the number, Nicole. So he's going to pay that down. And yes, we are covering the shipping both ways. So on our side, we'll just cover it. So we're just covering $800 for him to ship the Rivian here. And then, I mean, I don't know what else you need, Nicole. You've got your file. Oh, let me give you a phone number here. I have to jump off the call quickly, my friend, but that doesn't mean we're done. I'm going to give you a phone number and have you, we're going to have you text a copy of your driver's license and a picture of your insurance card. And Nicole, what number would you like me to have Patrick text? Do you want me to do Bountiful, social media, acquisitions, Lehigh? What number shall we give Patrick here? And Patrick, I'm going to send it to you in our private conversation because I don't want a bunch of people to send in messages and pretend to be you. So I'm going to text you a number here.
And while you're doing that, I know you have to go, but 2 quick questions.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I've had some trouble in the past getting the car actually transferred into my account for the app and everything. And I know you guys have way more experience with this stuff, so I'm assuming that stuff will be pretty smooth.
Easy peasy. Yep. And as soon as your docs are signed and everything's in, you'll own the car, and we usually like to transfer it after it gets there in case we get a shipper that gets squirrely on us. We want to maintain, but yeah, we do it 10 times a day around here. So
and, the last question is on the shipping. Will there be a period where I don't have my car, or will I wait until I get the new one before I ship mind that?
That's a good question. Um, you know, ideally what we do is we just schedule both and they happen when they happen. So, I mean, a shipper might say to us, hey, we can pick up the Rivian in 3 days and we can pick up the Tesla today. And we just go with whatever however that works. So the reality is it's probably not going to line up perfectly. One car is going to leave before the other does, but we'll have legal documents, we'll have money moving around. You obviously know where to find me and stuff.
No,
And
that's not my concern. It's just getting my kids to school and stuff.
yeah. I mean, there may be a period of time where there's some crossover. It's just since it's not the same shipping company that does both, believe it or not, you'd think, oh, they can bring one down and then bring the other one up.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't work like that, and so we just have to kind of time it so that it works when it works for them. Is that cool?
Gotcha. Yep, I gotcha.
Great. Um, let's see, Nicole. Did you that number I texted you, Patrick, on our private conversation? Um, and Nicole, I will put his phone number in the chat, Nicole, so that you can recognize it when it comes through. So what's going to happen from here is Nicole's going to help get the deal done with the paperwork and the digital stuff. I'd love to do it live, but got to keep to my thing. But dude, first of all, this is awesome. Thank you so much. We got it. We bought a car and we sold a car in live, which I don't know if we've done that with this. I think you might be our first, dude. So lots of swag coming your way: hats, shirts, mugs. Yeah, man. Is there anything else that I can do for you, Patrick?
No, this has been fun for a while, and I love everything you're doing here. And I'd rather do a deal with you all the way out there in Utah than because I know you're an honest guy, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I feel like we both won, which is the best way to feel about a negotiation. Let me just ask real quick if Evie or Nicole needs anything else. And if not, we will sign off the live with a win, with a W today, everybody. So, and dude, I'll reach out to you too. I just have to jump out.
I get it. I get it.
We're talking about a new location, so so. Oh, look at that, dude! Somebody's got good credit. You, my friend, got a 4.89% interest rate.
Oh wow,
That's the lowest I've seen in a while. So that's outstanding. Good for you. So, okay, my friend. Well, I think that's it. Nicole, he'll be texting that number. I sent it to him and we'll lock everything up and done deal.
Sounds good.
Okay.
You, Alex.
Thanks again, Patrick. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. So, yeah. Okay. I guess that's it. I'm gonna go to my meeting to talk about a new location. And good job, everybody. So tomorrow, we will do this again, 3 o'clock Mountain Time. If you go to the link in my bio, you can schedule a call. There's specific information. If you want to buy a car or sell a car, there's information there of kind of the guidelines. This is meant to do a transaction live right now while everybody's watching. It's not meant to, you know, be a ton of Q&A. I mean, I don't mind, but it's meant to, do a deal so people can watch me buy a car or watch me sell a car. So if we have something on our website that you want to buy tomorrow and you are cash or a credit score over 700 and the price seems reasonable to you, then go to the link in my bio and schedule an appointment. If you have a car you want to sell to me and you're not upside down in it, you have reasonable expectations for price and you want to sell it tomorrow, and it's got a clean title and it's probably a Tesla or a Rivian or something like that, then schedule a time with me and we will try and buy it. So that's kind of, where we're at on things. Appreciate you guys so much. We did it. Teams, everybody's cheering, so it's very exciting. And we're grateful for you. I'm grateful for you. And I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.